Hello and welcome to Minor League TV, your reality TV playback podcast. I'm Rachel.
I'm Maddie.
And we're
the Reality Boyz.
And we've got our coach / producer, Chels, in the room with us tonight.
What's up?
What's up, Chels?
This episode, we're going to be doing a reality replay.
Play.
So we're going to work on that. We're doing reality replay, which is we're going to take a look back at specific episodes of old shows. So we're doing Vanderpump Rules season 2 episodes 12 and 13.
We are taking it back, folks. Back to some dark days.
Yeah, honestly.
I might add.
Back to with all the stuff that's been going on with Summer House. Watching this, I'm like, Summer House is actually nothing.
It pales in
it's
comparison.
Kind of crazy.
Yeah. We had the idea because of everything that has gone down on Summer House with the Westgate / Scamanda of it all. People were comparing it to a Sandval level of betrayal, which I agree and I disagree, I think, in a couple of different ways. But we thought it'd be fun to look back at a time where some more real betrayal was happening flagrantly.
And that
honestly.
was just kind of a drop in the bucket for them.
This is season 2.
Yeah. So
of 75 seasons. and they've been terrible to each other the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, we'll get into it.
We'll get into it. We have a lot of thoughts. But before that,
I did have something I wanted to talk about,
Yeah.
but I'm forgetting what it is now.
fuck, that sucks.
And I'm upset about it.
That's okay. I have something that I can vamp with.
Yeah.
I'm getting upset that as I age into my 30s, 9:30 is starting to feel late. 9:30 p.m. is starting to feel late.
I know.
I realized that tonight where I was like, I can't talk until later. And I said, how's 9:30? And I was like, 10 years ago, that would have been mid-evening.
Yeah, and it comes faster now.
Yeah.
Where like I feel like I used to be kind of waiting, especially on weekends, to go out. I'd be like, oh my God, it's only 9:30. Like time is dragging.
I know. And on the weekend, I can still get it together. You know what I mean? On the weekend, 9:30 is still late. But on a school night especially, I think it just feels where I'm like, 9:30 is actually where I like to start thinking about getting in bed, and I have to be home for that. Like I can't be outside of my house thinking about getting in bed. Cut to it's midnight and I'm still not asleep, but that's not the point.
No, I was going to say when you're at home and when I'm at home and 9:30 hits, I'm like, oh my God, it's 9:30. I can watch like 3 episodes of something.
I love to hear this change because when Rach and I lived together, she swore that I had a 10 p.m. bedtime. She would tell everyone Chelsea goes to bed at 10 p.m. And I was like, Rachel, I don't go to bed at 10 p.m. I go to my bed at 10 p.m. And she was like, oh, so you don't want to hang out with me anymore. I was like, I have to start unwinding. I have to like start getting ready for bed. So I just love to hear that now.
I think
there.
you inceptioned me with that.
Oh my God.
I like never. Here's the thing. I also can't remember what my like bedtime routine was at like 25. Besides like brushing my teeth.
I don't think we had them at 25.
And going to bed. Do you know what I mean? But like, how did I fall asleep? Like, I just cannot think about the act of like, I come home, what do I do? Like I just like coming home from mics and stuff and being like, I've had probably 2 drinks. I've sat in a room for way too long. I'm exhausted, but I'm exhilarated at the same time because comedy's such a thrill. Like, I don't know. But now I'm like, no, I need time to put the creams on my face.
See, I wish I was better about that. I'm not like good at having my nice nighttime routine. I hate washing my face before bed. I hate brushing my teeth. Obviously, I do it.
Obviously, she does it.
Obviously, I do it.
Hello.
But it's like not, I don't have fun with it. And maybe if I like did it at like 9:30, I'd be like, okay, and then we can do a face mask and like get cozy. But I'm always like, I'm just going to watch TV until midnight. And then I'm going to like half asleep. Walk to the bathroom.
I wouldn't say I have much more of an elegant routine. I'm just thinking about it apparently for longer, or being like, I don't know. I just can't be out that late because then I need to be home. And it's like, I'm a terrible sleeper. So I'm not, inching towards this like haven of rest and, bountiful ZZZZs.
Inching towards his haven of rest is crazy.
Gorgeous, honestly.
That's what I imagine. People who sleep well, that's what I imagine they think of sleep like. Chelsea?
Yeah.
No,
Chelsea, you're a good sleeper.
I'm a very good sleeper, and I'm still always tired. So I don't know that I feel like I'm inching towards a haven of rest. I've never had that feeling, but I hope to one day.
I hope to one day too.
I'm a good sleeper, but in a way that's disgusting.
Like what?
Like I'll just fall asleep on the couch and I can sleep for like 12 hours, but like on the couch.
Is that wrong? In God's eyes?
I don't think it'll be good for me long term.
Oh.
Yeah, I think in God's eyes it's bad.
Shit. You're going to hell.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a gift, I would say. I can't sleep, not that I can't sleep. I have a really hard time sleeping, which I also think is my gift. Like, I think there are some times in which it really works out for me that I have a hard time falling asleep.
In what ways?
Traveling.
No offense, but I don't believe it. But in what ways?
Yeah, no. Maddie is holding a gun under the table. Traveling, I find that people will be like, sleep on the plane so you can beat jet lag. And I'm like, or stay awake the whole time and beat jet lag to its face.
Oh.
So I'll like land somewhere and just be like, and like go for the whole day and then be like, all right, now I'm done. And it'll be an appropriate time.
Okay, that is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Raves, I can do the raves really good sober.
You know what? And I feel like I've never seen you be like, oh, like I'm so tired and like in a bad mood. Maybe you are so tired, but you don't let it affect your personality.
Yeah, no, I certainly have been, but I feel like I try to do a better job of being like, baby's got to go home. Baby's got to go home, or I need to be somewhere where I can lay down, like a friend's house that I feel comfortable to be like,
yeah,
hey, can I just lay down real quick? Because I need to be, yeah, but probably not to the masses. Not to Gen Pop.
No, it's never shown to me. I'm sure Chelsea maybe.
Yeah, Chelsea all the time.
Living together.
Chelsea rolling her eyes in the back. God damn.
Not a roll in sight.
Did you watch Miss Sabrina Carpenter's Coachella set?
That is what I wanted to talk to you about.
Yes!
Let's go. Okay.
Wait, we gotta have a good one.
Extra.
Hey.
Yeah.
I watched the end of Sabrina's set, and then I waited for Biebercella to start and watched like the first half of Justin Bieber's set live.
I didn't know that we were calling it Biebercella.
Oh yeah.
Biebercella.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
I think Biebercella is the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
Not necessarily a set, but who knows, maybe I'm wrong. Listen.
I'm listening.
I didn't realize I was such a big Justin Bieber fan.
I didn't realize you were either, but as you were getting excited, I was like, well, this makes perfect sense.
Hannah goes, before, like when we were watching Sabrina Carpenter set, I was like, first of all, I wasn't impressed. Sorry.
Gagged.
Only saw the last half.
Oh, the
What?
first half is even better.
I didn't think it was good at all.
At
the end.
all?
I was like, I was like, this stage is a nightmare if you're on drugs.
Maddie.
Whoa.
What?
Yeah.
You are going to hell.
There was too much going on.
Whoa.
I felt like she was barely singing.
Well,
I could barely see her.
that's because
There
she's
was
so
like
small.
100 people on stage. Yeah.
We kept talking about how we loved that she was paying so many backup dancers.
I think Justin did it correctly. Just him on stage.
Whoa.
The visuals on the sides were so cool. I'm like, if I was like on drugs, I'd be like, this is beautiful and calming.
Oh,
And I think his voice
this is funny
sounded
because
gorgeous.
you're really thinking about the person who's on drugs and their experience
Yes.
at both of these, which is so fine. I think it was funny to watch it because Chelsea and I watched it with our friends Emily and Katie, and I feel the discussion that we were having was about like scale of show and like how big it was and how many people she did have, and like she had like a waterworks feature at the end. Like it was out of fucking control, and I was like, for Coachella, this is insane. I mean, I've never seen anything that of that scale done before. But I guess because I was with you guys, I wasn't thinking about like who's at Coachella on drugs freaking the fuck out. I was just like, everyone here is loving this because this is so over the top. And I mean, to me, it was so fun.
My takeaway from Maddie, you loving this Bieber set, is that in college you loved when men took you back to their dorm and played YouTube videos.
Oh.
And this, I'm like, did you love it? Was it
Listen.
nostalgia core?
I wouldn't say men, but did I have a projector in my apartment and just sit and watch music videos a lot?
Oh,
yeah.
boy, baby. She said, don't even worry. I
mean, I
this
do
set
love
up.
a good music video watch.
Chelsea, don't ever say that.
So funny. That's so funny. I mean, at this point, I'm like, Bieber pulled up his own YouTube videos and just played those. Like, that's so chaotic too. If I'm on acid, that's insane.
It's double Bieber.
It's double Bieber, and he's not doing it half the time.
Baby Bieber.
Baby
But
Bieber, 30 seconds per song.
You know, we're getting the hits that the crowd actually wants.
10 seconds at a time.
Maybe we're getting all of them. He played Beauty and a Beat. Hannah and Brent laughed at me. I said, "You think he'll play Beauty and a Beat?" They said, "Ha ha ha ha." Nicki. And then he played it.
Sorry, Nicki Minaj?
Yeah.
Can you sing the song? Don't get us demonetized.
If that's the one with the... Do you actually want me to sing it?
I don't know it.
'Cause all I need is a beauty and a beat.
Oh, okay. I
And
didn't
then-
know that was him.
And we love to get Nicki Minaj involved because of her politics.
Yes.
Yeah, perfect politics.
Well, that's
Nicki
why they
Minaj.
were like, she would never sing. He would never sing the song.
Whoa.
But then that's also the song where she has the line that says, "But I got to keep an eye out for Selena."
Oh, Selena.
Yeah, and that was a whole.
That's
meme
where that
trend.
comes from.
Yeah,
I didn't know. I just knew that I enjoyed calling her Selena.
Yeah.
I just basked in the glory of the meme, and I went fully ignorant.
I sleep with one eye open because I got to keep an eye out for Selena.
That's crazy.
And this is what I mean that I didn't know I was a big Justin Bieber fan.
Yeah. So what I'm hearing is you had a sexual awakening as a teen and adult woman.
Yeah.
And I would say that that's really hard for Sabrina Carpenter to compete with. She's just not going to do it for you like that. It's funny because I really loved her set and I was so thoroughly impressed.
And I love her.
Yeah.
So I really was coming into it, wanting.
so
I need you to go back
confused.
and watch from the beginning because
Okay.
it is like a narrative arc.
I will do that.
And so if you jumped in the middle, you're in a different place.
Okay.
I also don't worry about the people who are on drugs at Coachella. They're fine.
You're going to be okay.
And if
Do
they're
you
not
think
fine, they're passed out in the back.
Do you think she sounded good?
Yes.
I think for the parts that she was singing,
For
there was
the
one
parts
part
that she was
for
singing.
the parts that she was singing. I did go, the mic is on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's something that I don't get. And Justin Bieber did it too. And I think all the artists do it. But like he would be singing a part that was like clearly you can hear that he's singing. And then the chorus would come and he would stop singing. But it's like, why are certain parts recorded and certain parts?
It's just a backing track.
Yeah, I guess just the parts that you're like, I know I will sing these parts.
But wouldn't you want to sing the chorus?
But the
Maybe
whole
not
crowd's
that-
going to
yeah.
sing it.
Oh.
Like, I
So
feel like
it's-
that's the less necessary part. to
This
sing.
is something I was wondering too, actually watching Sabrina Carpenter, where I was like, do you just get to be like, I'll do this run now and then I'll like kick back and not the other times. I did have a similar experience happen where I went to go see this band I love called Confidence Man live, and she has a beautiful voice. And they do like crazy dance moves on stage and they're jumping around and the guy's like swinging the gal, like it's like acrobatic. And I was talking with a friend afterward and he was like, oh yeah, she was lip syncing the whole time, but it was fabulous. And I was like, what? I really was like, how is she doing it all, folks? Look at her, a star. And I was mystified. And that's okay. That's on me as the audience to be like, wow, she really did that. And I'm just here to enjoy her art
Yeah.
in whatever form it's fed to me.
And I think, at the end of it, if you had a great time and enjoyed it, you can't really be mad about what you enjoyed, right?
Yeah. What
Yeah.
notes she did or did not hit.
Mm-hmm.
What?
She hit them at some point.
Yeah, allegedly. Well, thanks for sharing. Oh,
Thumbnail.
yeah. Booted from pod. I think it's time to call up fucking Vanderpump Rules from the bullpen.
Vandercella.
It's our Vandercella. Oh. Guys, if you want to watch at home, follow along. We are going to start season 2, episode 12. So just a brief catch up of season 2 in general. Jack's got Stassi's name tattooed on his arm. There are rumors that start to swirl that Ariana and Tom have kissed, potentially more, cheated. Tom's cheated on Kristen Doute. And this is all starting to come to a head at the end of the season. We pick up in episode 12. Kristen and Tom have slept together in Mexico. And it's like Kristen and Tom in their apartment. They're weeping on their king size bed together.
Because this is after she's found out that he actually made out with Ariana.
Not yet. No. This is before, but there's like enough rumors swirling that Katie and Stassi are like, quit being a dumb whore, Kristen. You're being dumb whore. And Stassi loves to say dumb whore. They just went to Mexico for Stassi's birthday.
I'm so sorry. Yeah. So in Mexico is when Stassi gets Jax to admit that Tom told him that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Because he had said it to her before and then she was just trying to get him to say it again. And he wasn't. Okay. So Kristen at the end of one of the nights in Mexico is like drunk and sad and whatever. She winds up in bed with Tom. Okay. Cut to the next step.
You're a dumb whore.
You're a dumb whore. Stassi loves calling everyone a whore. And skank.
Yeah.
It was so 2012. And Kristen's like, just because Tom and I slept together doesn't mean we've patched things up. Like, I just wanted to be close to him. And then it like pans to him. And I was like, I can't imagine looking at this man and being like, I just need to be close to you.
To Tom?
To Tom.
Yeah, no.
So she's like packing up her shit. She's like weeping. I don't know what to do. I like don't know what to do anymore. She's going to go to Michigan. And he's like, just don't. Like, just stay. Like, he's denying it still. She's like, I just look so stupid. I feel like I'm your little bitch. And she's like, we need space. And then she, before she leaves the apartment, she goes, I'll call you in a few days. And he goes, what? What? He like goes to kiss her and she pulls away. And she's like, I'll call you in a few days. And you just know he loved the drama.
They love acting.
They're actors.
Yeah, they're actors.
They're actors and they're acting.
Mm-hmm.
This is the best acting they've ever done.
And you know what? I think I'm starting to understand that that's why this show is so good.
Yes.
Because they're so ready to play this dramatic role.
100%. Even Katie and Tom Schwartz in Mexico, this is famously the scene that they went to go reshoot where he pours the drink on her.
Right.
So I'm like, season 2, you already bought in enough to be like, yeah, well, let's go reshoot that. Let's go reshoot that dead sober. It's just you and the production crew going to do a pickup shot of getting a drink spilled on you by your boyfriend. And I rewatched the scene and I was like, they are giving it in this scene.
They seem drunk.
They seem very drunk. And Katie seems pissed. She's like, Tama! Like, it's fantastic. And she's not even the actor, of the group.
No. And you know what? They're all amazing actors because some of the lies that they maintain throughout the episodes that we're going to discuss.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff. So Kristen leaves. Sandoval's like, I just got to go to work. I'm just trying to get to work. I'm trying to get through work. I'm trying to work. I'm trying to get through my day of work. And then in the background, they have this music that's like full butt rock. That's like, can you take me high? Or whatever. I don't know. It was just like, and I'm sad. And Tom, and it's just like Tom shaking drinks behind the bar. And then as he's shaking the drinks, he's getting more and more mad. He's like, I have to go confront Jax because you know what? All my problems come back to Jax. Which also.
So that's not wrong.
Theme of the show.
Yeah.
Jax is a problem. Jax is a menace. I literally wrote dramatic butt rock playing in the background. Jax is standing outside in the alleyway as they do, talking to Stassi, being like, I very vividly remember Tom Sandoval laying in bed going, hey, look, man, and flashes Jax's phone, and it's a photo of Ariana, quote, in a nightie. And Sandoval smiles, and Jax is telling this to Stassi, and then Sandoval gets to come out and confront Jax and be like, it's broad daylight, by the way. He's like, you know what, man? All my problems come back to you. I wish I could tell everyone what a liar you are. And it's like, you don't have to. He's on national television, actually.
We've all seen it. All season 1 was about how big of a liar he is.
And yet, why is he still here?
Always surprised.
Literally, half of these episodes was everyone being like, well, and Jax a sociopath. And then at the reunion, they're like, Jax has a problem. Something's wrong with him. And still they're like, oh, come on back for next season. I can't imagine someone comes and destroys my house and I'm like, come back anytime. Please. okay, so Jax is like, Jax to Sandoval was like, you can be mad at me all you want, but I actually think you're happy that you told me because you knew that, like, you knew I was going to tell everyone.
Okay. Sometimes Jax says things like this,
Mm-hmm.
and to be clear, like, he scares me more than any other reality TV persona. Not having watched Real Housewives. But sometimes he says things and I'm like, I think that might have actually been a good read.
Oh, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Jax is self-aware enough.
He is seeing what's going on with other people in a scary way.
And he does know the role that he plays.
Yes.
He is destructo. Is that a thing?
Sure.
He's pure destruction.
No, he knows everything that he's doing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call Jax stupid ever, I don't think.
No. Certainly scary, number one.
Yeah.
I don't think narcissists are usually stupid, right? Like they usually have some intelligence, right?
Yeah.
Like that's how they navigate the world. And so that makes sense to me.
Yeah. Whereas I think Tom is stupid.
Oh.
Yeah. Both.
One thought.
Yeah. One thought, two brains.
Yeah.
One thought, two Toms. Yeah, no.
So, yeah, him saying that to Tom, I think he's right.
Yes, he is right. And Sandoval, I'm like, you're kind of to blame. You guys should know by now you can't trust Jax with anything. Sorry, he's a shitty friend to you.
I don't think you want to be in the relationship with Kristen anymore.
No.
But you also want to look good on TV.
Which is...
And so you're playing the victim by yelling at Jax because you think it's going to make you look good.
Yeah. And at this point, you're like, everyone's making so much noise that nothing means anything anymore.
True.
Like everyone yelling kind of means no one's yelling, where it's like we're all crying, then no one's crying.
The
like
crux of Vanderpump.
Yeah. Everyone's pulled focus too hard that it's like, huh? But we're still in the alleyway. And then Stassi's like in her confessional, she's like, well, now Jax and Sandoval have lied to each other too much. They can't even be friends anymore because they're so messed up. And I was like, Queen Stassi. Absolutely. Meanwhile, Sheena's getting engaged and it's so lackluster. I wrote.
Sheena getting engaged in the midst of all of this is crazy.
Yeah, it's so perfect. I would love to go back and just do a rewatch of Sheena POV. You know what I mean? Sheena POV. She's someone who I think on the first watch, I was like, I don't think I get her, but I guess I think that people think she's annoying, but I couldn't tell what I thought of her because everyone was so busy hating her that I was like, well, guess I hate that bitch. Like, what can I say? But then watching her on this, I was like, you're kind of aloof. Aloof.
Interesting.
Like, I don't really think she's in the room with us now. I just don't think she's present, And,
oh, yeah, like she's on the show, but she's just doing her own. She's not.
Yeah. She's on the show and she's like, I actually have a new hit single to record while I get my teeth replaced and fuck that lady's husband. And you're like, awesome. Okay. And have you clocked in yet, sir?
Have you clocked in at the show?
Yeah. Have you clocked in at the show? So she's getting engaged. And then Stassi and Ariana are there to help her, and Pandora also. Shout out Pandora, really pulling your weight in the scene here of pulling off this secret engagement.
I love Pandora being like, Mom, Shay wants our help having Sheena get engaged here. And Lisa's like, no, fine.
That was really good.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Not coming from the master.
That was really good. Listen, we're all going to get really good. And Pandora's like, Michael or whatever. Yeah. And so Lisa's like, who? And Shay? And Pandora's like, yeah, that one. Like fully just like, yes, of course, that cast member wants help proposing to this lady. And
he's so nothing, by the way.
No, I know. That's why I'm like, Sheena, are you existing in your own world that you've created? She's someone who's like, I just want to get engaged, that she doesn't care who it's to.
Yeah.
And in a non-Lindsay Hubbard way.
No, I was just thinking that. It's not in like this is my plan for my life.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I think I want to be center of attention
Yeah.
at a giant wedding.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. And I don't remember which episode this was in, but she goes dress shopping and she's like, can I booty pop in this?
Oh my God. Yes.
I'm sorry if that was in Europe.
No.
Okay. And that was so funny. She's like, can I booty pop and twerk? And she's like, like in the dress shop. And then when she gets married the second time, she's like, I need it to be a crop top because I love crop tops. And just like talk about people who are like, I want my wedding to be timeless. I want it to be classic. And Sheena's like, can I get it tie-dye?
I think the crop top is to Shay.
No, is it? It ends up being
I
that
think
one?
I've seen that.
Fuck. Sorry, misinformation, folks.
Maybe from either side.
Yeah. Who's to
We'll
say?
see. Yeah.
Chels, can you look that
I'm
up?
looking it up.
Yes, thank you.
Crop top was with Shay.
Wow, nice.
Because I've seen it. So
Okay,
I haven't
good.
gotten as far as her second wedding.
Damn. I forget what she wore to her second one, to be honest. But I do remember her being like, crop top. And I was like, oh, everything is your personality.
Second dress is beautiful. It's like lace and kind of see-through. It's really quite beautiful.
Okay, good. Good for her.
Her hair looks good.
Great.
Yeah, she looks great.
I think she's
Good for her.
beautiful looking.
I do too.
Beautiful looking.
Beautiful looking.
The
is
first
crazy.
the first episode when I saw her, I was like almost gorgeous on the show.
Yeah.
And she quickly became so grating to me.
Yeah, unfortunately. So she gets engaged lackluster style. Shay is like, I'm going to propose to her with this plastic ball because, like, you know, our first date, whatever. Which I'm like, that's crazy to go to Lisa Vanderpump's estate and then be like, I asked her to be my girlfriend from a plastic ball from a gumball machine at a pizza shop.
Also, they don't mention any. Yes,
Sorry.
I was like, I get the sentiment of it being like a cute little thing about their relationship, but it felt so like, what's it called?
Forced?
Yeah. What's the phrase I'm thinking of?
Shoehorned.
Yes, but no.
Hmm.
Pulling at
Teeth. Pulling straws.
pulling at straws? Is that it?
No.
No.
Grasping at straws.
Grasping at straws.
Yes.
We got there.
Okay, sorry.
Hello.
Anyone listening is probably like grasping at straws.
I know. Sorry.
Yeah. Anyway, all three of those things.
Yeah, where it's like, you didn't want to do this here, I'm sure. You
Did
didn't
you
want to
wanna
go do
do
this. I don't think he wanted to do this. I don't think he wanted to go to Lisa Vanderpump's home. I'm sure Lisa was like, get engaged at my house.
Yeah.
Or do you think production was like, we're not paying for another filming location. If you're going to get engaged, make sure it's somewhere that we already have
Yeah.
permission to film.
Potentially. I mean, it is a beautiful place to get proposed to. And
I did make a little note of Lisa being like, well, I would have loved to have gotten engaged on a beautiful countryside. I think I was on my back with my legs in the air and I
Yeah.
still said yes. I was like, girl, I love that.
yeah, I mean, that sounds awesome.
Yeah.
That
That
sounds
was my
like
favorite part of both
I
episodes.
know. That sounds good. Okay, so they're doing that, and while Stassi's there helping Sheena get proposed to, she's like, "This is not my time to go at Ariana. Like, we're both friends with Sheena. We're just gonna be here for her." And like, they seem to have a pleasant time, which was good to see Stassi put something aside for once. Then we cut to, which also feels so like, I don't know, jarring almost, is that Stassi then goes to Sandoval's and like pretty quickly gets it out of him that he did hook up with Ariana.
Okay. This is, and I want to like dive deeper into this with
Please.
the where there's smoke, there's fire.
Yeah.
Which is a theory that we've been tossing around. But when Tom is screaming at Jax in the alleyway in the scene you were just talking about, Jax Jax admits to telling Stassi and Tom goes, I wish I could just tell Kristen, yes, it's true.
Right.
I wish I could go to her and say that because it would just fix everything. That is, and you're lying?
That's the solution, brother.
You're getting so worked up and yelling like as if it's torturing you.
Yeah.
That it's not true and everyone thinks it's true. And then like 2 minutes into the conversation with Stassi, you're like, okay.
Yeah. Not only that, but then delivering an iconic line about it too. Like, it was just okay. So just for the folks at home, Sandoval goes, 3 years ago, me and Ariana made out in the swimming pool at the Golden Nugget. Yes, that happened. And that's all it took. Like, all it took was Stassi coming over. And you know that she was like, I gave him my dagger eyes and he told me or whatever. But truly, she just went, what's up with that? And then he went, yeah.
She was literally like, hey, we have to talk about this.
Yeah. And of course she plays it off and she's like, ew. And he's like, I love that place. I love that place, which is crazy to have a defense mechanism about the Golden Nugget. That's like the new iconic location for your treacherous act against your girlfriend. The person you thought you were going to marry. This is the other thing is Kristen and Tom are both like, we thought we were going to be each other's forevers, which is also horrifying just because of who they are, how they act, morals, values, cigarette smoking habits. I don't know.
Because of who they are, how they act.
Anytime I'd hear them say that, I would be like, how? Like, how do you look at this person and you go, my forever?
Imagine if Tom and Kristen had a kid.
I can. Yeah. It would be Jax. They would make their own spawn of Satan. It would be nuts.
I wrote down the line of Stassi being like, how could you have lied for so long and just watch Kristen break down for months?
Yes.
And
that's the other thing is that like 4 months. Sorry to cut you off.
No.
Stassi and Katie have been like, we're tired of listening to you complain about Tom. We're trying to tell you we think this thing happened. We have enough people saying it did or whatever that like it's true. Please just leave.
Yeah. And just lying in confessionals is also crazy to me.
Yeah.
I saw a little while ago someone was saying that the best thing about James when he comes on is that he doesn't lie in his confessionals. Like they'll show him lying to someone's face and then the confessional he'll be like, well, that was a lie. But all of these guys will stick to the lie in the confessional until it comes out
right
in the show, and then they're like, yeah, I guess I was lying the whole time.
That's very well put, because I didn't think about that, and that is something that I kept being like, are they gonna say it here? And then they wouldn't. And I was like, damn, y'all really gotta live your own bullshit, huh?
Yeah. Is that like, do you think the show was making them be like, hey, you have to talk in the mindset that you were in at the time? But no, that wouldn't make sense.
No, I don't think so. But a lot of this, I feel, came out at a very timely manner for the show. For it to be like, we're wrapping up season 2. We're 3 episodes away from season 2 wrapping, or whatever.
Yeah.
And now we have this like cheating rumor that's like bubbled up enough and has enough behind it that Tom is finally breaking down and being like, yeah, so.
Or do you think production was like, you have to deny it until a certain time?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't
and that's why
so.
He was like, I wish I could just tell Kristen it's
yeah,
true.
Exactly. I wish I could do the thing I need to do and make my life easier, even though it would be hard and bad. Yeah.
No, because it happened before they were filming, right?
Yeah, it happened 2 years prior or something.
3 years, I think, before, and they're on season 2 or whatever. So it was like, no, we could have told her when it happened, actually. They weren't even on TV yet.
Sure.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
As a non-watcher, I've never watched Vanderpump, except the Sandval season. It's a weak spot of mine. I was like, I can't believe that we got on Ariana's side so intensely. I know a makeout is different than like a full affair with your friend or whatever, but Ariana has like she feels no guilt, it seems. Like she's like, whatever.
No,
it's Tom's fault.
I think that was a hard thing to watch back, because I was like, I don't really remember particularly loving Ariana and being like, she fucking rocks. There are times where I was like, okay, she's cool, she's down. Over the years, I think she got a lot more empathy in general and just like came into her own. So that was, she was more rootable for.
Just, I mean, we're talking about like, just really quick. I was thinking about the Summer House of it all, where I was like, Sierra has done nothing wrong. Like, so Sierra is like such an innocent victim, right? Like she's never wronged anyone. Yeah. Like she's been wronged by all these losers. But with this, I was like, wait, Ariana really like some Jedi mind tricked and like made everyone forget where she came from. And everyone was like, oh, and I know it's not the same. Like a makeout at the Golden Nugget is not the same as cheating with Raquel or whatever. But like, I don't know. It just felt, anyway, as a non-viewer, I was like, this is crazy. Yeah. You get them you lose them how you get them.
I was going to bring that up too, because I do think that is important and relevant. But I do think we watch Ariana have more like character development over the season.
I have to watch.
Sorry, Maddie.
I think it does make a difference that she said that Tom said that they were like broken up or on a break.
Oh, right.
When they made out. Whether we believe that or not.
Sure.
I don't know. But she did say that, like, I think that's why all the girls get behind her, is because she's saying like when we made out, I didn't know that they were dating.
And everyone is like, we should all be mad at Tom.
Yeah.
Tom is the one to blame here.
Yeah.
And even Kristen, like Kristen texts Ariana in this episode and is like, if you need to switch shifts, do not contact me. Find someone else to contact me and then we can figure it out. Like, is just so like, you know, goes after her and everyone's like, be mad at Tom.
Yeah.
Please go be mad at Tom. But
unfortunately, I also think Kristen is just so insufferable and acts so batshit crazy that she loses empathy from a lot of her friends.
Yeah.
And they're like saying that in the episode where Stassi, I think in one of the confessionals, is like, I should be on Kristen's side, but she's been such a bad friend and has acted in a way that I would never support. So I am kind of on Ariana's side.
Yeah, totally. Yes. She's
and I
very
think
annoying.
as a viewer, I felt the same way where I'm like, yeah, I feel bad for Kristen that he's been playing this mental game with her because I feel like I know the feeling of like, you're like, I know you did this and I'm going to get it out of you. But at a certain point, she should have just left.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally. They both. I mean, exactly what you're saying. Neither one of them wanted to be in this relationship anymore.
And we'll get to it.
We'll get to it. Okay. Okay.
Because this whole time she's saying this.
Right.
She has her own damn
secret. Okay. So Scandoval's like, it was just a small thing.
Mm-hmm.
It was just a small thing. I would have told her. And then Ariana to Lisa is like, Tom and I kissed 2 years ago. It's just like, wasn't a big deal. So like, why would I bring that to work? And you know, Lisa loves being like, yeah, don't bring your little drama to my workplace, to my perfect workplace, my little workhorse. And once Tom, like, you know, Tom tells Stassi so easily because he's already told Kristen. And so he's like, well, now that I've come clean to Kristen, I can like come clean to everyone. And it's like, it's actually not that big of a deal. And it's going to make us stronger because now we have the truth on our side.
We have the truth on our side.
Do you know what I mean? Where it's like, well, if we're good, then like we get to be good and everyone else is now the enemy of us.
Yeah, we're gonna band together.
Exactly. And Stassi's holding his feet to the fire about lying and screaming at Jax and how the cheating being true has impacted the whole friend group and stressed everyone out. Which is fair.
Yeah.
Exactly what you're saying about Kristen, where it's like you put her through these mind tricks for months, but also that impacted Stassi, that impacted Katie, that impacted everyone. And he was like, well, don't worry. Kristen's not going to come to you anymore. She's not going to talk to anyone about anything anymore because now we're good. Now we're fine, which is alarming.
You know, side Sheena storyline, her talking to Ariana and be like, why didn't you tell me?
Oh, yeah. And then Sheena was like, but I'm glad she didn't tell me because then I would have to lie. And I didn't want to lie. And then she's like, and Ariana's a good friend for that.
Okay.
Yeah. Sheena gets to places, you know, A to B in her own way.
Her mental gymnastics are really, she's a gold medalist.
Yes. 100%. Kristen comes back from Michigan and she's like, I hope Ariana burns in hell. She ripped that one straight from Stassi Schroeder. And then I wrote, oh, side note, Jax went to jail. So,
I don't believe it.
I like that the friend group is crumbling and Jax is like, by the way, went to jail.
And he's like, and nobody noticed. I was gone all weekend and nobody noticed I was missing.
There's no way Jax was in jail for 4 days.
You don't believe it?
I don't believe him. I think he's lying for attention.
I think
maybe he went to jail for a night.
Okay. You think there's a part of the truth.
He's like, I didn't know. He's doing his Jax lying thing.
Yeah.
Where he's like,
smiling the whole time.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's like, I didn't know that the jails are closed until Tuesday for the long weekend. He's like, do I have to bring in my LA County jumpsuit? You didn't wear a damn jumpsuit.
What?
He says,
yeah. I missed the close till Tuesday, huh?
Yeah. He's like,
because it was a long weekend. So it was like a holiday on Monday.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's just it's too elaborate of a story. Maybe it was true. We can look up the records, actually.
Guys, our tax dollars paid for that, by the way.
I'm looking up his mugshot. So he has a mugshot, but I don't know if it's from this instance.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he also was like, to Lisa, she was like, you went to jail? And he goes, which time?
Oh my God.
I know. He's so sad the attention's not on him.
So wait, do you think he went to jail, Rach? I just
do.
need a pod.
Yeah, I think he did.
I think he went to jail for one night.
Okay.
I think he went for the long weekend.
Okay.
Because I could see that happening.
He spent his long weekend in jail.
Yeah. One long weekend
I like how they soft launch it with Stassi being like, Jax should have texted me by now.
Oh.
And then being like, Jax hasn't posted a selfie in a while.
Oh God, yeah. I mean, and those are the pickup shots we're talking about, where they're like, "Can you just go back and say that you're thinking about Jax?" And she's like, "Yeah, sure."
Great point.
So Kristen's back at work. She confronts Ariana, and it's a shit show. And she's like, I don't want you working here anymore," which is wild because Kristen also tried to call Lisa when they were in Mexico and was like, "I don't think that she should be working here anymore." And it was like, Kristen, you were just put on probation. Well, like, what do you mean? You don't get to dictate who works places or not. Kristen. Okay, this was a part that I felt bad for. Kristen says to everyone, she's like freaking out. Everyone's like, "You need to stop freaking out." And she's like, "You guys, this is so unfair, and you know it." And I was like, oh, I feel for you in the moment where like the fourth wall falls, and it's like you are really grappling with your relationship ending, and you're like, everyone just gets to look around and be like, damn, that sucks, but I'm the one who has to like pack my shit up and move out of this apartment that we share.
Yeah, and ultimately, like, she, in this specific scenario, she was the victim of cheating.
Yeah.
And no one is really giving her, they're just like, okay, leave.
Yeah. Yes. Everyone's being like, okay, be done now,
Yeah.
which, because everyone's burnt out and exhausted.
Yeah.
And yeah, at the end of the night, Ariana and Stassi meet with Lisa, and everyone's like, yeah, just be mad at Tom instead. Stop being mad at everyone here. Just go be mad at him. And that's a 12.
And that's up 12.
Oh, man.
That's actually a lot that happened.
I know.
Okay. So they have dinner with Lisa in that last scene.
Yeah.
I didn't know if maybe I missed something, because then when I started watching episode 13 starts out with Stassi, Katie, and Christina at I think it's Pressed Juicery, actually. Talking about a conversation with Lisa at that dinner.
Yes.
But we don't see that conversation.
We don't see that conversation. And I had a clarifying question about this juice brunch as well, because they say, or Stassi says, she said, but I'm like, who's the she in the sentence? Is it Lisa? Is it Kristen?
I thought it was Lisa.
Okay.
And now I'm curious if I misinterpreted that. But she says, Stassi tells Katie and Christina that Lisa mentioned something about like, and what about this Kristen and Jack situation?
Yes. Sorry I didn't finish the sentence, but thank you for saying it, because as I wrote it down, Lisa brings up Jack and Kristen fucking ?
Yeah, I wrote
Lisa.
messy.
But I'm like, this is why Lisa is a perfect producer, perfect reality show person. Like, yeah, half of the show is everyone talking to Lisa and Lisa going, I don't know if you want my opinion, but here's what I think. You know, like, she's like, I don't know if you want me to tell you what to do, but here's exactly what you should do right now. Like,
she's like, you kids are acting like children.
Yeah.
Now get over here and let me tell you what.
Right. It's time for bottle.
Okay, so Lisa drops that bomb.
Huge.
But we kind of don't know where she got it or how long she's known.
Yeah.
But and then Stassi says that at that dinner, they like called Jax over in the moment, and they were like, there's no way he's gonna admit to this, and he just admits that yes, he slept with Kristen.
Inspired by Tom Sandoval.
Yeah.
Freely admitting. Yeah. Yes.
Or honestly, maybe I think you're right thinking that he didn't have enough attention on him in that last episode. It wasn't enough about him.
Probably because Jax is also trying to like couch himself as being like, I'm trying to get back in Stassi's good graces. And it's like, so you're going to bring up that you fucked this lady?
This lady.
But he's like, I know what to do to look good. I'll tell the truth about a lot of stuff.
No, he thinks that telling the truth is the be all end all.
It's pure absolvement.
Yeah.
and
Lisa
like,
says it at some point.
That's so funny.
Just like Jax thinks that telling the truth can erase everything he's done.
And he's sitting there like, and?
He's like, you're welcome.
Yeah, right.
For telling, I could have just lied about this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I did for years.
Okay, so then she specifies that they hooked up once at Jax's house and once on Kristen and Tom's couch while Tom was asleep in the bedroom.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Watching Drive.
Yeah, that's right.
That's
Very
an
specifically
important
watching
detail.
Drive.
The details are so crazy that they're like, Kristen and Jax were watching Drive and she gave him head and he returned the favor and they fucked while Tom was in the other room.
And Stassi actually later says, and you sucked his cock.
Oh.
And I saw a video where someone was like, if you say cock, you're the scariest person in the world. And I agree.
Can I ask you guys, what's the worst movie your partner could cheat on you while watching? Because Drive is pretty bad.
I said Up.
Oh. I was just thinking Ocean's 11 because it's my favorite movie.
Oh, that would suck.
And I think it would be hard to come back from that.
Yeah.
I'd be like, you should have been thinking about
Yeah.
What about you?
I was thinking, what's the movie where it's like all the interconnected storylines and it won an Oscar? It's like,
do you guys
about
hear what we're dealing with?
It's like
right
about
now?
racism.
Do you guys, are you kidding me, Chelsea?
Yeah, no, it's
you
like
can't
everyone.
spring
It's a
this on
terrible
me like
movie.
that. By the way, listeners at home, Chelsea will be like, "Oh, who's that actor? He's a guy," and then expect you to know what any of that means. Sorry, the movie where all the stories are interconnected,
And it won an Oscar. It was like a big deal.
Okay, so it's a movie that has a plot,
And it's about racism?
It's like a bunch of mini stories that are all connected. Crash. Oh, I did it.
God. I was like the Green Book.
Crash.
Crash.
I haven't
That's
seen
my
Crash.
vote.
Crash, the sequel to Drive.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thanks.
Hello.
I don't know why I said Up. It's just the first movie that came to mind.
Because that would be perverted.
Yeah.
Especially bad if it's like that opening scene.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Weirdo.
Oh,
They were crying.
come in 30 seconds. It's like right at the top.
Yeah, and then they tell me those details. They're like, "Well, we had to get it out of the way because the movie is starting. It's really sad."
Okay. So then next big event, there was some like little conversations that happened in between this that were just sort of filler.
Whatever.
Jax's birthday dinner with the boys. Stassi shows up in Jax style and crashes his birthday dinner for once because that's what he's
At the
done to
steakhouse,
her.
they all have bibs on.
That's true.
They all look like big babies, ready to eat some meat. And Stassi initially is like kind of sad, but you can tell she's too excited. She has a reason to be angry again. So she starts to cry, but it immediately gets like sucked back into her body. And she's like, I get to have an evil plan. And then cut to, she shows up at the birthday
She shows
dinner.
up looking amazing. I loved her
Fantastic,
look.
yeah.
All black dress, hair looks gorgeous. She sits down at the head of the table next to Jax and says in front of all the boys, I know you fucked Kristen. And Peter goes, what?
The amount of Peter reactions we had in this episode was insane.
Peter's like, what? Hey, man, why would you do that?
Why does he?
I'm like, Peter, you don't care.
Peter and Stassi dated.
I know.
And so
Do you
I'm
think
like,
he still likes her.
I have no idea, but I forgot that part. And then when I was watching it, I was like, I think Peter's the biggest fucking loser on this show.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Oh my God, guys. I thought Peter was Lisa's husband because I'm not a and I was like, Stassi and Peter dated?
Oh my God, no.
Oh, and then I Googled. Phew.
No,
wow,
he's-
that was
no.
a close one.
Peter's like their
scary.
manager who is also like Lisa's informant.
Yeah, pretty much. And here's the thing. I feel bad for Peter. I think he's the only person on the show who has ever actually worked at SUR. Like, I think I think when he clocks in to work. He does not clock into the television show.
And I think when they're not working, he's running around covering for them, sweating.
Quite literally, yes. And he's like, please just let me go on the production trip. I just want to have fun one time. And Lisa's like, okay, you can go. Like, yeah. Anyway, sorry, Peter's a loser.
No, Peter's a loser. I also feel like Lisa sometimes clowns on him. She'll be like, Peter, you're 30. Like, what are you doing with these children? He's like,
I mean,
can I just go?
and now he's into crypto. It's
Oh, God.
yeah. We should do a whole deep dive into
Yeah.
Peter one time.
And I think he has like a
Young
Russian
girlfriend.
Yep.
Biggest
okay.
loser.
Biggest loser. Stassi confronts Jax. They start getting into it. Tom Schwartz starts to be like, hey guys, can you like take this somewhere else, please, so we can enjoy the dinner? So they're like, okay, we'll move to the bar. They go to the bar and Stassi basically is like, I need you to admit in front of everyone that you slept with Kristen. Like, you can't just start denying it now. Like, you are want to do.
Yeah, she's like, we can't have an Ariana Sandoval repeat.
Yes.
You got to give it to me straight.
Yeah. You're doing this. And Jax agrees. It does seem like he's like, he keeps saying like, you know, I just need to get back in Stassi's good graces.
Yeah.
So he agrees, but then she starts being like very devil Stassi, and he aggressively grabs her arm as she's trying to leave the bar, and he's like, "Hey, don't be like that, doll. You're not perfect."
Oh, ooh,
what does he say?
Yes.
He doesn't say doll.
Sweetheart.
Yeah.
He's being
so gross.
demeaning, degrading.
Yeah.
Ugh, yeah.
He grabs her arm.
And this is the first of, in this episode, disgusting shit he says.
Yeah.
I feel.
And I feel like she looks at him with such disgust. Like,
Yeah.
she's like, I can't wait to be done interacting with you.
Yeah.
And then in her confessional, she's talking about, she's like, people are saying, like, why are you going to be so hard on Kristen, but not as hard on Jax? And Stassi's like, I view this as a plea deal where he is giving me this information and he's going to help me get back at her. And then I will be fully done with him.
Yeah.
But for now, I'm going to work with him.
And it's good that Stassi, I mean, for like deranged as she is at this point in her life, kind of operates like she's running a prison. And that also she's part of the prison. Like, you know, it's her own Stanford experiment, but she's in it. Like, because that's the only way you could survive.
I think so too. And she really, I mean, I feel like she does have a weird control over everyone.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much as she thinks she does, but
I would agree. Well, I think because she has opinions, and I think she has morals, whether or not I agree with them. I think she has them, and I think she will stand by them. And then therefore people are like, well, you seem to know what you're doing.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's a great point, is that she at least sticks by everything she says.
Yes.
As opposed to everyone else in the show who will be like, no, I would. Yeah, I did it.
Yeah. That's why I have a problem with Kristen, Katie, Tom, like literally everyone, because you're like, you stand for nothing.
You stand for nothing.
At least Stassi stands for something.
I love to say people stand for nothing. You stand for nothing, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like we're all walking a plank right now.
Yeah.
Sir. Hello.
So I loved that she addressed that without anyone being like, well, why are you being nice? Like, she just in her own head was like, this is why I'm doing it.
She's a bitch with a plan.
I love Stassi. She's the only person on the show that I like.
No, I know. I really came around on her at one season. I remember being like, do I like Stassi now? And then I was like, no, I do, because she kind of has it together in some kind of way. Yeah.
I like mob movies, and she's a mob boss. Okay, so then they come up with this whole plan, and they're going to an event at SUR that I actually couldn't figure out what this thing was. What they're all getting together to drink to confront Kristen. I'm
like, Sheena's engagement? No, that was the next episode.
I don't even think Sheena is she. Yeah, Sheena's there. Okay, regardless, they get together at SUR. Stassi is talking to Kristen and gets Kristen to apologize for acting so crazy, quote unquote, about Tom. Yeah. Whatever you feel about that. And then at the end of it, she's like, well, Kristen, I just think you've haven't been a good friend, and you've been putting us through all this emotional turmoil, and you fucked Jax. Or she says, you fucked my ex. And Kristen goes, which ex?
Love that.
I love the confessionals. Stassi's like, are there multiple? Have you fucked multiple of my exes?
And then Kristen just denies.
Mm-hmm.
And once again, amazing acting.
Yeah. I mean, she's back on that chopping block again.
Yeah.
She's not even had one whole day off. She is turning around these, I'm on defense. No. Yeah.
Yeah. And she really goes in, and she keeps saying, that's disgusting. Why would you say that? And Stassi turns around and goes, you fucked him.
Yeah.
But Jax is in the corner. I love Stassi, brings him over. She summons him, and she's like, Jax, say it. And he's like, we had sex. It's very funny. And then she's like, okay, go away now. But then he's just kind of in the corner, and everything Stassi says, he's like, yep, remember we fucked Kristen? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure he loved teaming up with Stassi to be like, I'll be mean with you for sure.
Mm-hmm. And then Stassi keeps being like, why would Jax lie about this? Why would Jax lie about this?
Truly, why would Jax lie about that?
I agree.
Yeah.
Katie says something very astute in the confessional where she's like, Jax realized that lying would get him attention. And then he realized that telling the truth would get him even more attention. Yeah. So now he's telling the truth. But Tom Sandoval is very on Kristen's side in this whole thing. Will not hear Jax.
Yeah.
They're like, Stassi's like, why would Jax lie about this. And Tom's like, oh, why would Jax lie?
I know.
I don't know. And I'm like, okay, great point. But this is not benefiting him in any way.
No. And then I was like, is this just Sandoval like self-defense where it's like self-preservation where it's like, I don't want to think my friend would do another horrible thing to me in the same week. You know what I mean? Like,
I was thinking about that and I thought it could be either that he like can't believe that his friend would betray him so hard.
Yeah.
Or that he's like, well, I have to be the good boyfriend right now.
Right.
And in front of everyone, like, we're a united front. We're going to stick together. And then, you know, I'll actually think on it.
Right.
So Kristen and Stassi are talking. It's like everyone's kind of yelling. Like you said, it's just, if everyone's yelling, is anyone yelling?
Yeah.
And Kristen keeps going and saying no. And finally, Stassi hits her breaking point, turns around, backhands Kristen across the face. And then Kristen throws her drink at Stassi and pulls her hair.
Yeah.
And then the boys get in and break it up. Very fun.
That
the
was
backhand slap is
crazy. Because, God, I forget exactly what they said in the moment. But just that Kristen's like, absolutely not. And Stassi looks at her and just goes, whack. And then she's like, sorry that Kristen's face hit the back of my hand.
I wish I wrote down actually exactly what Kristen said to trigger the slap. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
It's a hole in my research.
Is this the original The Slap before Will Smith slapped Chris Rock?
Yes. This was the slap heard around the world.
And this was a way better slap.
I mean, it was kind of crazy because it was like, damn, the girls are fighting.
I'm like impressed at the way she turns around without looking and hits her square in the face.
Yeah. No, well, they're sad.
Yeah, but Stassi's kind of like has her back to Kristen at a certain point because I think she's like, I'm done with you.
Right.
I mean. So then Stassi leaves and then Kristen and Tom are like making their way towards the door and Jax starts yelling and calling Kristen a liar. And she says she'll take a lie detector test. She keeps saying, I'll take a lie detector test. Brazen lie. And then Tom goes in on Jax again, saying that he shouldn't have told him in public if it's true. And if you're really my friend, you would have pulled me aside and had a chat with me about this. And then,
which I think is a fair point.
100%. But I'm like,
sure.
Tom, if Jax was really your friend, a lot of shit wouldn't have happened.
Like you're too far gone to have thought of him that highly. And then Jax says that he yells to Tom that he has texts between him and Kristen of her trying to cover it up.
Right.
So on that note, Tom and Kristen leave with that hanging in the air.
Right.
The next scene, Stassi tells Lisa all about the slap, and Lisa's like, well, now you're going to have to work with Kristen and Jax and Tom. And Stassi goes, well, that's the thing is now I have to get her to quit. Like,
I love
well,
it.
great. Now I have another job to do.
Stassi's sitting in Lisa's car, right? I'm like, I cannot imagine.
No, this is at Sir.
Oh, okay. Oh, they're in there was
the car conversation is a little bit.
Okay, damn. All right, then I'll save it for later.
When she said that though, that I have to get her to quit, it made me think of like a little girl whose dad is trying to get remarried, like Parent Trap style. And it's like, well, now I have to put a salamander in her water bottle and trick her into thinking that I'm the,
yes,
like, picturing like Lindsay Lohan eyes.
100%. I mean, I think that's why Stassi's fun to watch because you're like, you think you can control all these things? And then Stassi's like, yes. And you're like, oh, okay. Wow, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, wait, the car conversation between her and Lisa.
I was just like, I can't imagine my boss being so invested in my personal drama to the point where I get to sit shotgun in their car, in their Rolls Royce and talk to them about it. Like thinking about going up to my manager and being like, hey, can we talk? And we're in the parking lot. And I'm like, let me hop in.
I actually think Lisa and Stassi's relationship is really sweet.
I love it.
Yeah.
And I think they position Lisa like that on the show to be like, mother. And
but she definitely isn't like that with like Katie.
No.
Definitely not Kristen, but.
No. Yeah, certainly not.
Okay, so then Stassi says that to Lisa. They cut to somewhere in here, Kristen and Tom go to someone who is editing her acting reel. So that happens.
Painful.
Yeah.
So
We have
they're
to
like,
watch
I like this.
a sex scene between her and Tom in God knows what. And her
We should find that and watch that.
But then there's a scene where Kristen and Tom are in their kitchen and they're talking, and she's like fully denying it to Tom in private, being like, "This is crazy.
Why
that's
would I do that?
disgusting.
It's gross."
It's gross." She keeps saying it's gross.
But the more she says it's gross, the more I'm like, you sound guilty. Actually,
yeah, because I don't know. The lady doth protest too much.
Yeah.
And then in the confessionals, she's like, I don't know why Jax would say that. I have to figure out why he would say that. That's crazy.
I have to figure out why.
You psycho.
Yeah.
And I don't know, maybe this is a good time to talk about where there's smoke, there's fire.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think we were talking about this with the Summer House Westgate, where the rumors started swirling.
Yes.
And it made me think of Vanderpump, where whenever a rumor starts in Vanderpump, I'm like 95% sure that it's going to end up being true. And because they lie so much and they'll deny it, it's easy to be like, oh, well, okay, this one's not true. And then it ends up being true. And that was like the whole first season of Vanderpump.
Yeah.
Is Jax saying, no, I never cheated on Stassi. And then last episode, okay. Yeah. And like, I just can't believe how much that pattern repeats itself in this show.
It really does a lot. And for so many cast members too. It's not and it's always Jax or it's always Scandoval. It's every single person on the show has something like that coming for them. Yeah. And it is, it's just, it's nuts. And I think, maybe because I wasn't actively watching while Vanderpump was coming out, like while it was airing, I went back and watched it afterward. Because we're in such an age of digital media and social media, that like there's so many more internet sleuths, you know what I mean? Like people just piecing things together that like maybe they could just get away with a bit more, like just a bit more, you know what I mean? Because Instagram was popping off, like things were happening still, you know, but you just had that much more free space between like you and your online life that you could fuck your man's best friend. Am I right? Come on.
And it was take us back.
Yeah. Take us back. 2012.
Do you find that that's true in other reality shows?
Sometimes. I think it gets a little hard to see sometimes. Like with the Housewives, it feels a lot more cloudy to me of like what's true and what's not. But then sometimes when there's smoke, there's a big fire. And other times it's just like someone planted a story in a paper. I'm laughing because when I was watching early seasons of Beverly Hills, they were like, well, the story's in the headlines. And I'm like, oh man, remember like calling up a TMZ to be like, come check out this thing that's happening right now. And like, or whatever, like they'd be like, well, there's a news article out about me right now. And it's like the pre-Twitter days.
The news articles.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
Were they like putting themselves
it would be like
in
a gossip mag.
Yeah.
Or they would themselves, or they would like call it on each other to be like, my friend's going through a divorce, so you can run that in the paper today. Yeah. So
that's diabolical.
I know. Lisa Vanderpump got accused of doing such things, which I would believe. Yeah.
She instigated this whole slap episode.
Yes, she did.
But that even happened in Summer House with putting a story in the press, right? About like Craig getting kicked out of Amanda and Kyle's wedding.
Yeah.
And then it was Danielle who leaked it to the press, and it was like, Paige denied it. And we don't like when our faves fully lie about stuff, but she denied it to protect him hardcore.
That's where there's I feel like that's there was a kindling. It wasn't a fire, but it was kindling because we did hear that Danielle put that out in the paper, but then I'm like, but was Craig that drunk? I would believe it. Yeah. But I want Paige to come out and be like, yeah, actually he was being a mess.
Yeah. I think she did.
Oh, did she?
Not after they broke up.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She was like, yeah, he fully I fully lied for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not
so there was fire where that smoke was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I think, I don't know. It's fun to watch. I think I've had to figure out how to watch Vanderpump in a fun way, because at first I was just like, oh, you guys like stress me out.
Yeah.
And now it's fun to like look at these patterns and be like, oh, they're going to do it again.
Yep.
And I just had to reframe in order to enjoy it.
That's so fair. I will say This is end of ep?
Okay, there's one last thing.
Great.
Okay, sorry. So the gang, she denies it. The gang goes to a beach day, and it's like Jax, Stassi, everyone except Tom and Kristen. They're all asking Jax how he feels about everything, and he's basically just like, yeah, I don't feel bad. If I felt bad, I wouldn't have done it twice.
That was crazy.
Yeah, he's being really sociopath here.
Heinous.
And then he's just like, well, I'm just not friends with Tom anymore. And Stassi's like, I think he keeps saying that he's not friends with Tom because if he's saying that he's not friends with Tom, it makes it retroactively okay that he did that. I think he just doesn't actually care.
No,
I think he's
certainly
full on
not.
sociopath.
100%.
And then Tom shows up to the beach fully, quote unquote, fully believing Kristen.
Yeah.
But he asks Jax to see the text that Jax mentioned of her trying to cover it up. So he reads the text and then he believes.
Mm-hmm.
And he starts asking Jax for details. And I mean, this can lead to my other theory.
Okay.
But he asks Jax for details and Jax gives him all the details and he keeps asking about if they used protection and like what exactly happened. And Jax just says it all. And Tom is like very emotionally distraught about how
made me really sad.
Yeah. He's really sad about how cold Jax is being. And it's
sad.
Yeah. And that's how the episode ends.
The saddest part of that scene is how many times we see Tom's feet in those singles.
I was gonna say.
I was so deeply unhappy watching that.
I know.
That's the real Scandoval.
Oh.
Okay, sorry. You were asking if that was the end of the ep.
Oh, because I was just gonna catch people up to what kind of comes out after.
Oh, please.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, so then Kristen finally does admit it. Final ep of the season. Kristen's to Stassi's like, I can't even look you in the face because I've been lying to you. Third time she's been a good actor. 3 episodes in a row. And prior to her revealing to Stassi at this is Sheena's engagement party where Sheena then sings Good as Gold.
See, Sheena on her own storyline.
So funny. Sheena's like, good as gold. Everyone's weeping. Stassi upset. Kristen crying. She just told Tom, yes, in fact, I fucked Jax. Tom then goes and assaults Jax. And Jax is like hard. Like he has a hard on when Tom punches him because he's bleeding and he's like, I love when I bleed. He doesn't say that, but he like looks at himself in the mirror and he's like dabbing his forehead with a napkin and he's like, I'm just sad I didn't get a punch back. Like he's fully demon mode. Anyway, so where there's smoke, there's fire. All that shit did come out.
It was all true.
It was all true.
Honestly, Rachel picked these episodes and it's a great poll because I guess Chelsea can answer this, but like I was saying, I feel like if you haven't watched any Vanderpump, you can kind of jump in and you get a full story arc in 2 episodes.
I mean, luckily these were right here for us. What I was going to say earlier was having already watched it and then going back and watching it, I can have a lot more fun, but I understand being a first time watcher being like, this is disturbing and bad for my mental health to watch this program.
I really, first time watching it, I go, oh, everyone lies and everyone cheats.
Mm-hmm. Kind of a metaphor for life when you think about it. Charles, did you feel fulfilled by these episodes?
Oh yeah, I was like, why have I not watched this? But mostly I didn't feel disturbed. I think I already think everyone lies and everyone cheats, so I'm like, check, I already knew. But I felt like a fool because I was believing Kristen. I guess her acting is so good that you just said it, but I was gonna come in here and be like, wait guys, so did Kristen suck Jax off during Drive or not?
They sucked and they fucked.
And so they really did twice.
Yeah.
Oh, while he was fully booed up.
Chelsea, thank you for asking that. Something fucking heinous Jax says is Kristen's yelling at Jax and he goes, you came twice, sweetheart. Which is, again, so degrading, demeaning. Like there's something about it that's so like, I own you. Do you know what I mean? I own you. I own your pleasure.
Also, I'm like, we know she was faking it. Jax isn't making anyone fucking come.
I was like getting food out of my fridge the other day being like, twice?
No, it's a lie.
Twice?
How old was she? In her 20s? She was faking it. She didn't even know her own pleasure yet, Jax.
I hope.
Definitely not from Jax. Chelsea, I was thinking the exact same thing.
Yeah, there's no
There's no way he is good at caring about.
Oh no,
what a
did
woman
I
wants.
believe Kristen's acting? Wait, Jax is acting?
You believe Jax is acting.
Even worse.
Ugh, that is repulsive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
yeah, it was disgusting.
But also, I'm like, and then Tom did the same thing to Ariana.
Yeah.
And then Ariana booed up with a man who she knew cheated on. Like, I don't feel bad for Ariana anymore. I've lost my feel bad for her.
Damn.
Even knowing that Kristen fully was cheating on Tom at the same time that he made out with her.
Yeah, because I'm like, Ariana, you chose to partner up with a man who cheats on his girlfriend. Of course he's going to cheat on you. I think
So you think cheaters never change?
I think if you're the
Once a
next
cheater, always a cheater.
girlfriend
Once a cheater, always a
in the
cheater.
same friend group, pretty unlikely he's going to change that vastly. Like Amanda, does she think West is going to just like respect her and be kind to her?
Yes.
But I'm like, no, he's
LOL.
not. We know that.
Yeah, we know
I'm
that.
with you. I think if it starts that way, it's like 90% of the time going to end that way.
I think I still feel bad. That's a decade of your relationship that
Of you making a bad decision. She chose to be with a loser ass man.
well, that is her problem.
That is true. And
She
aside
chose to
from
be
the
with a
cheating,
loser-ass
she
man.
chose to be with Tom.
Sandoval.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I was saying that there's a scene in the reunion where Sandoval starts like dancing or something, and I was like, "Oh, you fucking love that, you little pig."
And I like Ariana, for the record. I'm happy she's having all the success that she has, but I have less empathy for her than I had before.
I think
That's fair.
I think also a lot of people were just happy to see her not with Sandoval anymore
Yes,
because they
and
knew she was doing a lot of
Also
charity
love
with
that.
yeah.
But I'm also like, damn bitch, get out of there sooner.
yeah.
Don't let men, we got to stop letting men play in our faces like this.
I 100% agree.
Ugh.
Also, I mean, I can't get into it too much because Maddie still has a theory
Oh, sorry.
to get to.
Do you want to say one?
That when you're no longer attracted to your partner, it's okay to leave them.
Yes.
That's okay to be a reason to be done, actually. Because then if you don't, you'll just resent them. Unless you're 82. At what point, like that point, write it out. You know what I mean? But like, I don't know. I think Tom, at the end of his relationship with Ariana, kept being like, she doesn't want to fuck me. And it's like, all right, then you go. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, okay.
Okay. This is the herpes theory.
Okay.
And the theory is that Jax has herpes and
Okay.
he gave Stassi herpes and she put it in her contract that they could never mention it on the show.
Oh.
So that this whole thing was very centered around him potentially giving Kristen herpes.
Oh, and that's why it was like, did you use protection?
Yes.
Yo.
So this is not my theory. I will not claim it. I found it on a Tumblr. Well, I found it on like TikTok, but then I found this like Tumblr that like deep dived into it. So
Tumblr's back.
after the slap scene, Tom yells at Jax, "You spread that shit everywhere, Jax," which doesn't make sense in context. And the rumor is that the reason Stassi slapped Kristen was because she said something about, well, you already have herpes. Yeah. So, and then that was cut out because it's sort of like a jumble of words. And then she like slaps her. So you spread that shit everywhere, Jax. And then Tom asked Jax and Malibu if they use condoms. And then when she performed oral, if they were protected. And Tom's like horrified to find out that they didn't use protection.
I did think that was a crazy question because I was like, who's putting a condom on to suck dick, right?
Thank you for whispering that on our Christian podcast.
But like, I thought that was a wild question.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess I don't know. I think I was just so enraptured. I didn't even clock that was asked.
I was like, ew, I hope she didn't put a condom on to suck his dick.
Yeah, what are we, losers?
I think even just asking, did you use protection was already weird. And then asking about during oral.
Oh, that's so funny. The protection part, I thought, I was like, because you just want to know because Jax is single
gross.
and yeah.
Yeah, maybe. But maybe he has herpes.
Shit.
And then
Which it's okay to have herpes. A lot of people have herpes.
100%. I was going to say,
It's totally
100% people
fine. You can
do.
date successfully. You can have a zero viral load. I don't have herpes, but I do want the herpes community.
that was really
We got your back.
nice. That's really, yeah.
Chelsea quick to go, I don't have herpes, but
Just want to clarify.
no, 100%.
Chelsea went, not that there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah.
There's
But
anything
here's
wrong
the
with
thing.
it.
We all know someone who does have herpes.
Oh, 100%.
And
Jax.
everyone, yeah, right. And everyone listening does too. Yeah. Okay. I finished the theory and then I have thoughts.
Okay. Sorry.
That's fine.
the reunion, then at the reunion, Stassi says, we're not talking about just cheating. We're talking about things that have affected my life in a very serious, deep way. And Kristen chimes in saying something along the lines of, she knows exactly what she's talking about, and that's why she can't look Jax in the eye. And then when Stassi returns, Jax is talking to Christina at SUR, and she goes, you want to say hi after you slept with her best friend and ruined her life? And Jax goes, ruined her life? Nobody died. And then Christina says, you need to take accountability, blah, blah, blah. And then so then big conspiracy theory. On Watch What Happens Live, there's an episode where Lala and James went on, and Lala says to Andy that she hasn't slept with Jax because she knows his dirty little secret. Jax has herpes.
Lala says that?
And then apparently that scene's been scrubbed from the internet, but a bunch of people remember seeing it.
Damn.
Mandela
Is it like
effect,
Berenstein? Yeah, I was like Berenstein Bear shit.
And then it keeps going on about just like things about people saying like Stassi's been through so much. And then apparently Stassi tells Jax that it was never in the cards for Patrick to want to be around Jax because he made a bunch of mistakes and knows everything. Oh, and then Brittany yells at Jax and says, go ruin another girl's life. I know you will. You're dirty.
Damn. So it sounds like Jax gave Stassi herpes potentially unknowingly, right?
Unknowingly to her, but maybe she thinks he knew.
I think that's where all the anger comes from.
Yes.
And I think I'm glad, Chelsea, that you said it's okay to have herpes, because I think the problem is not disclosing it to someone.
That's what I was trying to get at. Is like, it sounds like the problem is he
wasn't safe about it.
Yes. And that is a huge problem.
You can have herpes and have sex safely.
100%. But even so, then for someone like Kristen, let's pretend this is true. Would Kristen at that point have known that Jax has herpes and then not used protection with him or whatever?
I think it's possible she didn't know.
Didn't know either until after. Yeah. Because you can still, and I'm a medical professional, you can still have sex with someone who does have herpes and not get herpes.
Yeah.
I think we really maybe shouldn't be talking about it.
No, I'm like, and everyone go try it tonight.
Yeah. But I'm like, I think you need to be like in a flare up or like around a flare up.
Yes, totally. But wow. That's
a theory.
Crazy. Yeah. And that sucks. And that would explain, I mean, Stassi has every right to be angry in the first place. Like, you dated Jax, that's a lot of mental damage, hit points or whatever, as is. But then on top of that, if your health and your lifestyle is impacted in some way, that totally is warranted. Let's take a break.
Well, good thing we got some sponsors to thank.
Have some sponsors.
Because this episode is brought to you by Fried Goat Cheese Balls. I can't say that properly.
I don't know why Chelsea earlier was like, fried goat cheese balls.
Because I keep saying fried goat cheese balls. No, that's fried goat cheese balls. Brought to you by Fried Goat Cheese Balls.
Well, they're not sponsoring us anymore.
Wait, that's the difference is fried goat cheese balls.
Yeah. Fried goat cheese balls. They are the only thing that can hold it together physically right now. Mm-hmm. And also, let's shout out big thank you to the Golden Nugget, because the Bellagio is too expensive to cheat on your partner at.
100%. Thank you. Thank you to our sponsors.
Fried Goat Cheese Balls.
Fried goat cheese balls. The front of the shirt says, fuck this. The back says, fried goat cheese balls.